welcome or welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. We are jumping right in because there's a pile. Got a couple Macari orders going out. First one is a bundle. Got a cute dress and comfy loungewear pajamas and a cute jumper. Yep, so I recorded a video like a day and a half ago. I seem to have accidentally deleted it. It was really short. I was going to combine it with the next video. And yeah, I lost it, and this one's going to be a long video anyways, so I guess it kind of works out. But that means I have a whole subject matter. Well, not really a whole one, but a couple things that I was talking about that what am I trying to say? Oh, that I have to re-talk about because the video is no longer there. So we will get to that here in a second because this will be ready to go in a second. But yeah, the video, because it was short and I just did a combined video, I think I thought that it was, you know, part of that video and accidentally deleted it, so that one's that. Here we have window treatments. I rarely sell these like curtains and tablecloths and stuff like that. I rarely sell those types of patterns. In fact, I have a small pile, 10, 12 of them, and I just kind of pile them up, and when I get a pile, I lot them together because, yeah, I don't know. Listing them, they all list for just a few bucks and just all the things, so I'll probably be removing a few of them from my listings just because, like, I've sold like 2, maybe 3 of these in my selling time frame. Like, other people seem to do fine with them. I just, I don't have the same knowledge base built that I do with clothing patterns. So I can't put in the features in a way to make them to where they're findable. And I don't really want to do the research on them. To be honest with you, I'm still focusing quite a bit on the clothing research, so. Moving on to eBay. First thing going out, buttons. These are purple. They're really large. They're like 1 7/8, maybe 1 5/8. So yeah. That was probably noisy, so I'll probably have to edit that. But that happens. So, yeah. Was talking yesterday. Not yesterday, day before yesterday. Like a day and a half ago. Don't usually use the washi tape on that. But it was there. I was talking about how yet another YouTuber was watching. Is like, yeah, I'm going and getting a real job. It's like, oh, yeah, because it's happening. Like, people are like, oh, so all these resellers, stop teaching new resellers everything, and it's like, it's not about what they're learning on YouTube. Like, it's just not about that. So, I mean, I don't blame them. I'd like to get a part-time job just because it is slow to build this business up when I have to pay my bills. I can't reinvest the money. So having a part-time job would be really beneficial to me. Yeah. This is going out to, I just have a last name. I don't say last names on here, so I have to go with that. Here we have cute little McCall's pattern. Very Laura Ashley gunny sack type style. Definitely from the 70s. I don't know if it's cut or uncut, to be honest. Looks like it's a cut one. I was thinking it was cut. I've come across a couple of cut patterns that this one had a really good price on it, so I was like, okay, yeah. Can't believe I haven't listed that till now. It really should be. But, you know, they're still sprinkled throughout my older patterns that my death pile of patterns. So, yeah. Like I said, another YouTuber cutting back on the reselling. I was watching Commonwealth again, and a lot of people are complaining about how hard it is to source now, which I don't blame them. Sourcing is such a pain right now. I deal with people constantly overpaying for patterns, and I'm just like, you guys, you are not making any money if you are paying that much for patterns. You're just not. This is going out to Caitlin. Here we have old 70s, I guess. 60s maybe. Poncho. Cool. So, yeah, so Commonwealth. What was it? Comments in that thing talking about YouTubers being the ones ruining reselling, and he has a theory that is probably much more accurate. We live in the digital age. People can research things. The fact that YouTube happens to have reselling content on it did not teach Goodwill to up their prices. You have people that, because it just, I don't know how to explain it, you know. We learn this stuff because we research, and sure, many people on YouTube learn to resell from YouTube, but there are thousands upon hundreds of thousands of resellers that have never touched YouTube. This is going out to Margaret. Here we have a repeat customer. This is another cut pattern. It's this cute little top dress. This looks a little more moo-moo-ish than dress-ish, but yeah, that's the style, that's the design. I guess moo-moo is a dress, though, technically. Yeah. So that's me. I'm not using my brain as usual. But yeah, no, just, and reselling has been around since before the internet. My dad has always done some form of reselling. Before I was a kid, when I was a kid, I remember in the 90s when we had internet, but internet wasn't what it was today, and YouTube had not started yet. My dad used to go to the dump and find things and put it out at yard sales. He had one item he sold for 150 bucks. Got the thing at the dump. Now they don't let you wander around the dumps the way they used to when I was a kid. That's for sure. It's going out to Ellen. Here we have like Renaissance style costume, men's. Probably cosplay or Comic-Cons or something in that realm. Yeah, I would actually argue that if Goodwill paid attention to YouTube and, you know, they were pricing things because of resellers, that they'd actually start making their prices cheaper. Because it's well known what percentage of shoppers at thrift stores at least used to be resellers. And if they're pricing things too high for resellers and their market is, 60% resellers, their business would be dropping dramatically. But we also are well aware of the fact that Gen Z has come in and they absolutely love thrift shopping. So I think they're very much catering to a different crowd versus resellers. Going out to Julia. Here we have a shirt dress. He's cute. Different sleeve options, of course. Always a good basics pattern to have on hand. So, yeah. Gotta say, and reselling is changing because of that. One of the original really great easy sources, even certain areas, yard sales as well, just, aren't what they used to be. And you have to find new sources, and like I complain, good source people are using and they're overspending on it. And it's like, I can't use that source unless I want to work for free. I mean, I guess they're okay doing it. That's their choice. Maybe they're hoping that somewhere along the way they happen to get a couple really good patterns or something, but I'm afraid to say they're definitely not. Let's hear this going out to Diane. Here we have cool jacket and pants and maybe a top vest. Cropped vest. Cool looking though. So, yeah, oh my gosh, I actually went on to District, Commonwealth's new platform that he's got for what's supposed to be resellers, and found a couple lots of sewing patterns on there, and I was like, cool. He talks about, how this is supposed to be a place where your things are nice and cheap, and, it's there for resellers so that they can make a little money, and the pattern lots were like double what you need to pay, and I'm just like, yeah, no. That's not, they need to be half that price for it to actually be viable to resellers. And I'm sure some idiot will go on there and buy them, and they're welcome to. But I'm just like, oh, here he is. He's done this platform that's supposed to be good for resellers, and it's going to be just like any other, and not the source for product the way he claimed it was going to be. Let's go out to Amber. Here we have kids pattern. This is cute. So, yeah, it's kind of sad to see that. I'm sure these are people that paid way too much for patterns and then discovered they can't make any money on them, and they thought, oh, I'll go on District and resell it there, and somebody will pay me what I paid for them. And it's like, no, you overpaid for them to begin with. Again, I'm sure somebody will buy them, but It's just like, I don't know. It always seems like a good idea, but, you know, I know I'm just not gonna find things the way I need to find things, and it sucks, and I am paying a little bit more for patterns than I really want to be right now, than I need to be, and that's could become a problem if it stays that way. It's going out to Denise. Here we have little like Notion bags, carrying cases, makeup, cosmetic bags. It's a really cool pattern. So, my washi tape ran out. I have to try and find the edge of a new one. So that's always fun. I did a Temu order. I like to get washi and thank you stickers and just regular stickers. So I did a Temu order that's supposed to be coming in. And maybe I'll do an unboxing of that. Who knows? We will see. You'll see what I feel like. So, yeah. But I was talking about sourcing being harder now. Because, yeah. Because I was talking about how people were saying this on Commonwealth's comment section, you know. It's going out to Carol. Another kid's pattern. Cute. Look at this little double layer thing. That is adorable. So yeah. But they're blaming, you know, YouTube and stuff like that on the reason why yard sales are getting more expensive and thrift stores are getting more expensive and stuff like that. And I don't necessarily feel that, you know, that's YouTube's fault. I feel like it's just YouTube, resellers online, is just another source out there that people would use to start learning these things. I mean, it feels like people are assuming that everybody else in the world is stupid and doesn't know how to go out and learn things unless they learn it on YouTube or something. And sure, maybe that's the way you learn things, but that's not the way everybody learns things. This is going out to Linda. Here we have, this was recently listed. Cute little romper jumpsuit. Adorable. Oh, this one got cut off a little bit. Don't know how those QR codes work. Well, it might not work. Maybe I should see if the next one's little. Yeah. I don't use QR codes. I never figured out what I'm supposed to use to scan them. Because anything that scans them is like, anything I've downloaded to scan QR codes, it's like, it doesn't take you to where the QR code says. So I'm like, what's the point of the QR code? I don't get it. But everybody else seems to use them, so I'll use them too, I guess. But, yeah, I think I've somewhat exhausted that subject. I think it will be more difficult for people to source than it used to be. This is going out to Megan. And here we have last one, people. Last one. This is, I don't like I think it's the little quilt. I think it's the clothing. Maybe the case. I don't know. Just says clothes and accessories. Blouse, skirt, shoes, belt, buckle, wall hanging, carrying case. So, yeah. Anywho, I guess that pretty much wraps up that subject, you know, in the land of my brain, in which is all over the place. So, not sure I said anything of any real value. Hopefully just getting people to think about other things. Like, I really think if, I don't know, Goodwill wanted to cater to resellers, you know, they would lower prices and stuff like that if they're selling things to Gen Z, because Gen Z is shopping there. That's the model that they're wanting to use. It removes a sourcing option for us, but when Gen Z gets a little older, they could lose interest in thrift stores, and thrift stores could have to go back to being cheap because that's the only way people buy from them. Who knows? Anyways, yeah, last one. So please be sure and do all the things. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you feel like it, go ahead and hit the thumbs down. Won't be hurting my feelings, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.